So hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's time for episode 3 of Encounter Party. This one is called The Very Private Passenger. That'd be me. I don't know, I would kind of be inclined to just keep to myself, stay out of everyone's way. As soon as they come knocking at my door, I'm like, y'all know I'm antisocial. So I don't know why you're at my door. As always, the link to my Patreon in the description down below, where I do a whole bunch of other content. There's reaction videos for shows like Buffy, Star Trek, The X-Files, Fall of the House of Usher, Supernatural, The Vampire Diaries. There's film reactions, bunch of stuff, live streams. So the link's in the description, the link to my Twitter, Instagram, anywhere else you can find me is also down there. Let's go with episode 3. Don't know why I said it that way. If you guys want to watch Encounter Party, it's on Freevee and Plex. You can find out everything anyway you need to know about where to watch it in the Encounter Party website. So I'll put that in the description as well. That'll be the first link if you want to go check it out for yourselves. Let's go.
Who is Trim Thistledrop?
Trim Thistledrop. Do I know who that is?
Do you know who that is?
Oh, we get to totally improv. It's my cousin. He's a cricket.
Come with us.
Cricket Thistlebob.
So the first time you've met this woman was when she boarded the ship at water. What happened to the halfling who was here during the first leg?
Huh?
Are flanked by First Mate Marcus 10, Torbook, and you are escorted down to the first mate's room.
Hey, how about I go over to Allred and I say, hey buddy, why don't you just hang out here for a little bit?
Can we wait a minute?
Does Gary have dogs? He seems like a dog person.
What does Alarm do?
I too would be gone straight over to the creature and I'd be like, who's a good boy?
It seems unlikely that Allred is going to wait by himself, especially now that he's sort of bonded
You
to
think he's
Tolo.
gonna? Okay.
You gotta walk like me, little buddy, okay? So with the front feet.
With the front feet, you're gonna make him handstand his way up the hallway? He's a four-legged creature, Tolo.
Let's see. Now where the stairs are, is there a bit of cover there?
There's a little bit of cover because one of the stairs goes up.
So your ears are a little bit bigger than mine. So why don't you come on the on that side so that you can maybe listen a little harder?
There's actually no conversation going on. Here, Marcus Tem sort of marched to the door, shoved papers back. I'm watching you.
Okay.
And you're dismissed.
I thought we were here for questioning.
Now that Ulavina has her papers back, I step around. I'm feeling very protective of her to accompany her back to our room. Or
Take a point of inspiration.
oh, thank you.
Walking past the stairs, we're like, are you all right?
I'm a little. No.
Allred just it's the same thing my dog does, where he just walks up to you and turns around and sits on your foot.
Yeah, my dog does that too.
Love that
Lily
dog.
does
That's
that
a
too.
good dog move. The first mate kind of turns around and stares out the door, and Torbook sort of looks back at him, and he's like, "Best not here."
Sure.
We're being eavesdropped on.
Well, all right. I'm gonna go up and get some air.
I can't say this bit without it sounding so bad. I'm gonna go polish the cannons. There. Okay.
Okay.
Start walking over back towards wonder how the ladies are doing. I give them a little as I walk past their room.
How you doing?
Everyone
Great.
ignore me as I'm heading over here.
I'm kind of attached to the halfling and her little owl bear. I'm trying to just take care of them, make sure they're all right. Who is this Trim guy that everybody...
Maybe her creature is homicidal. You don't know. The dog thing?
Gone. Off the boat.
This Trim guy?
Yeah, it's a lady.
Yeah, but that could have been anybody. Did she look like anything other than being a halfling?
She came on with a bird, and now the bird is gone. So he's thinking, halfling disappears, an animal disappears.
Who's living down at the other end of the boat?
We're not supposed to disturb her. She lives here permanently. I'm not supposed to be talking about that.
Gotcha.
A cannon.
To be polished. Your hands are real full. I can see that. I'm just gonna fuck off back up this way.
Never been on a boat before, so I
Me neither.
I forget the terminology. I'll see you later. And I kind of squeeze in there, and I'm like, "Holy crap, you guys! Pardon my Elvish. There's a lady down there."
There is a world in which this particular halfling changes into other things. So it's possible this halfling could have changed
Like an
into
animagi?
herself.
Or an anime
So,
guy?
I remember the bushy head of red hair at the end of this floor.
It was almost like she was like just a tick under the captain, as far as the hierarchy of the boat thing goes.
I do have the ability to become invisible. So
You're just
there's
telling
a
us this
world in
now?
which
She is a
we could
cauldron
split
of
up,
secrets. We need to
and I could go
learn more
to
about
another
her.
level.
You can turn invisible?
Yeah.
Why didn't you go down when she was being interrogated? Turn invisible then.
You might be the most interesting person I've ever met.
There is now a passenger missing. She is our first-class passenger.
And what do you need me for?
They've just
Her
discovered that she's
room
missing
is
now.
directly next to where the murder happened. Due to the nature of this vessel, we do not possess skeleton keys.
So you won't give me the skeleton key, you won't give me a manifest. Is he the murderer? Is he the disappearer of people? Because he's giving me bad vibes.
I would like to preface what I'm about to say by saying it is part of a profession in the service of merchants in legal reasons.
We got a fucking pickpocket, pick door or picker.
Vin is very satisfied and just goes,
Tolo is going to help Ulavina convince Olred the owlbear cub to perform a new trick. What do we get?
He's gonna do the zoomies.
That's what my dog does after she has a bath. She gets the zoomies all around the house and destroys everything in her fucking way.
And he goes running upstairs. So at the moment, the first mate is not within sight and is preoccupied, screaming at you on the way out. Get this thing out!
What? I can't hear you.
My perception points are too low.
Really cool when I was with the first mate and it seemed official.
I'll fucking come. If you're going unlocking doors and breaking into places, yeah, sign me up.
Vin and the companionship of Dridian are about to attempt to break into the first passenger cabin.
Yes.
While Tolo, Asher, and Ulavina have sent Olred off on a distraction run.
Just a couple of friends of mine here, just trying to meet everybody on board.
I'm Olivina. Nice to meet you.
I'm Asher.
Tolo from before.
One moment, please. You see sort of a young, probably in her early 30s, super frizzy red hair, giant glasses, kind of frumpy looking with a headband, big smiley grin.
Well, look at you. I like looking at everybody.
And I love making new friends.
That is my thing. When I see someone that I just don't know what to see, I'm like, look at you. Purple dice. Oh. Woo.
Woman just
Those
turns to
dice
you
are
and
nicer
says,
than his
"What's
golden
the point of
ones.
saying that if it's untrue?"
Just have a really quick question. Trim Thistledrop and her bird. Do you know what happened to her? Maybe.
I don't know who that is.
Oh.
Lies.
There's no one else.
I bet you got a great view in there.
I do.
A view of what, Tolo? The ocean? You can see that from anywhere on the boat.
I will give you a first name. First name is Ignis.
Ignis. That's a lovely first name.
Thank you. Second name, I will give you a second name. Epsilon.
Or have you seen anything suspicious about the things that are going on the ship?
Dinner. Tonight.
Dinner.
Did seem fruitful.
When? What
I'm
time?
Very grateful
Where?
to both of you.
We should hang out when we get to Baldur's Gate, too.
Absolutely.
Maybe.
That rabbit is one cold chicken.
Would you like to switch from charge to criminal?
I was asked to be helpful.
I
You
keep
know,
jumping between who I love the
you
most.
feel
I think
better
Flick is
knowing
one of the
that
more
you're surrounded
interesting
by
ones
two
because,
people
like, he's
who
kind of
treat you the
uneasy
right
and
way.
very unnerving, and I like that in a character.
You need a sleight of hand check to try and pick this lock.
Bops up to the door.
Sticks
and
his
hears
beak in
sort
the
of, like,
hole, wiggles it
clicking to
around, and the
himself,
door
like this
unlocks.
rhythmic sort of like, and he pulls out just like a little pouch that has some dust, and he blows it at the lock, and so he like watches how it settles in the lock, and you see him like taking his very beady eyes and like how
He's
the dust falls and
transfixed
how he
by
just
him. He's
falls,
like-
and he,
So my question then is, you know when you make up your character, how did they get the little figures? Is there just like a huge array of characters you could choose from and you just go with one and that becomes yours? Or like you know what I'm saying? Like, did they design their characters like how they look? And if they did, how did they get the figures?
There's another locking mechanism that's been placed on the other side of that housing.
Like a bolt?
From the whatever this is not part of the door. It's not part of this ship. And as soon as you unlock it, you hear this sort of clasp, and then it falls and hits the ground with a heavy thud. Full-size armoire that provides ample storage for people who don't want to store their luggage down on the third deck. You're gonna go look at the papers.
that's what Flick would do, yeah.
Why? What?
Good luck hiding it this time.
They weren't there for the other scene, were they? Did they think that the DM guy just got really aggressive?
any other sign of this bird?
There are no.
Flick, yeah, he's right
signs.
there.
Who lives here? What kind of person?
Yeah.
Any signs of like why they left?
Hold up now. They're all still wearing the same things, right? This is episode 3. Does that mean they sat down for like 3 or 4 hours to do this? I wonder, will they take a break? They'll have to take a break, otherwise it would have been, there's 22 episodes. That means they would have been doing the campaign for 22 hours. I don't know if they could hack that. I'm interested to see when they break and start a new day.
Investigation on the birdcage. Please pass that over to Andrew.
We got fucking props.
Oh, you know, just some runic inscriptions. Can Dridian read this?
Yes, I
Other
can.
stuff was in the room.
This looks like a cipher.
I don't think I'm very good at them. The number one, like, really did a number on me.
I would love to use my invisibility spell to investigate the bottom.
So I totally get why they all have like notebooks in front of them, because there's so much in the story. You'd have to. I might start taking notes myself. I am the honorary
Delicious.
6th or 7th, whatever. 2, 4, 6, 7. I'm the honorary 8th person at this table. I understand why you'd need to do that to keep track of everyone's names and everyone's storylines.
I want to go down the far side stairs, please. I rolled a natural 1.
For stealth?
Oh, her stealth.
Yeah.
Her stealth sucks. She's just like cartwheeling through the corridors. You should use Tolo's move. Walk past the door and just go.
Seems to have taken no notice of you. Food and supplies necessary for the trip.
This poor son of a bitch is using every brain cell he has to try and figure out this cipher. You can almost see the steam bursting out of his ears from the strain.
And the lazaret is a section
Okay.
on the ship where they keep basically stored supplies, not for passengers to be in. Big trunk full of a lot of stuff. It's very ornate.
And
So,
could a medium-sized creature fit inside?
if they huddled up, I suppose there is a very large male human with his back to you.
I'd like to maybe whisper to Gabrosh.
Okay.
Whisper?
Hello, my name is Asher. I am invisible right now. I sense and I have incredible intuition.
Hey, stop.
You did not do this, did you?
Oh, get out of my head.
Who? Oh.
No, I'm not
Gabrosh,
in your
I am
head.
so
I'm
sorry.
here.
I am not in your head. Let yourself become physically visible.
What do you want?
And I'm going to get you free. And I'm going to get you hydrated. Sulfites cause hangovers, headaches. It's not great.
That is very true, but then it's harder to get drunk.
Fine.
You know, if you keep
Inside
hydrating
check.
and drinking while you're drinking alcohol, it takes a bit longer to
Yeah,
get there. It's,
you hit it right on the head. He's
You either get
clearly
hammered
seems
and
to
deal with the
matter to him
hangover, or
whether
you
he's getting
play it safe.
accused of this.
cheers for the hydration reminder, by the way.
Pardon me.
No response. He seems to be staring only at your mouth.
Ah.
I slow down and I make sure that I have strong diction and I say, I'd like to have a glass of water.
Here you go.
Thank you.
How's notes on magical properties of the cherry wind sound?
I've just been busting his balls over there in the corner with that cipher.
The arrows indicate which direction, the dots indicate how many letters you need to transpose.
We don't need to get it, man. If you can decipher it, that's all you.
Rope. Self-coiling. Be cut.
Is it the guy that's
or
twisting the things
ripped
around his
when
hands?
tied. Can I roll history?
Sure.
Oh, he's got
Interactions
green
with
dice.
unsavory
Hang on,
people.
have we seen
That's
Carrie's
18.
dice yet? I haven't seen him
Yeah.
yet.
Sell
dragon.
swords. Killers for hire. So Vin rolls up the paper and notices these marks line up with Talon marks.
You little genius.
So they want the ship.
I like his
How do
jacket.
they mean to retrieve it?
Where'd you
The
get your
note
jacket,
said
man?
something about the orb.
Look at those eyes.
They're
They
focused
distract
on
me
the
so
orb
much.
itself. So
Stop
they
staring at
get
me.
Control.
At some point, using the bird brought in on the cage, Trim Thistledrop sent the bird asking for permission to monitor Sen, which is an interesting fact, right? Like, why is Trim Thistledrop in a room that's so locked off while Agent 2 is kind of loose cannoning around the boat?
There's certain things that happen magically about this boat. There's not a large crew. Normally, a large crew is cleaning. It doesn't need to do that because it kind of does it magically.
The ship cleans itself.
It cleans itself.
The boat as a whole, as kind of the sourced by the orb, is a magical item attuned to Captain Faraday?
It's attuned to someone. Whoever made those knots in the first place is the only one that can undo them.
Also, we haven't talked about the captain in a very long time.
The only time we've even seen her is like from a distance, right? Mm-hmm. So we don't even know if the captain is the captain.
This ship is attuned to the captain,
and it just stops.
That means the captain's dead. Oh, the drama. Something about an orb. Self-cleaning ships. I mean, yeah, I'm not feeling good about the captain if the ship stopped. There's no wind. Where's the captain? Is she or he or they, whoever they may be, dead? Congratulations. I just mirrored back pretty much exactly what they said. So yeah, that is it for this reaction, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying watching along. Yeah, we'll be moving on to episode 4 next. Like I said at the beginning, the link to everything that you may need is in the description down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all soon.